What's up YouTube, it's Zados TCG here, and thanks again for tuning in for another TCG battle video. Today we are gonna play with Sylveon-GX. With Magical Ribbon, you know the drill. We are gonna get out cards from the deck just as easy as that. Fleet-GX, an amazing GX move, and also Fairy Wind. Flat 110, being the Fairy type, we hit weakness against Ultra Necrozma GX. But today we're gonna pair it with none other than Zoroark-GX. Zoroark-GX blends in together with a lot of archetypes, and this time around we're gonna play Sylveon with Zoroark. This is a list from Griffin Pepin. Sorry if I mispronounced the name. That actually did something impossible, actually something really crazy. He actually tied in every single Swiss round, which means 9 matches in a row he tied with this deck list. So that's what we're checking out today, because what's the fuzz about this? We can hit Ultra Necrozma for weakness, we can hit Dawnwing's Necrozma for weakness, we can hit Boswell for weakness. So this list is aiming to get for hit for weakness, and also a Fleet-GX combined with a Parallel City is still a huge thing here, and that's what we're maybe gonna try out. Also, Diantha has something new included in the Zoroark list. We can get 2 cards from the discard immediately if, of course, our Sylveon sees the discard. So that is something we added into the list, and also Energy Lotto. Make sure that we can get that first turn Sylveon to abuse Magical Ribbon. Okay. Hopefully this will work out. If you guys are already stoked for Sylveon with Zoroark, be sure to demolish the like button and let me know what you think about the list. Anyhow, let's dive into a TCG online match and see what all the fuss is all about. Madison Regionals was kind of huge, Boswell was everywhere, but this time around we're gonna pair, try out Zoroark with Sylveon. The Frosty Mage is our opponent, playing a Water Psychic deck, which means he's probably running things like Greninja with Tapu Lele and Espeon-EX, or maybe something else entirely. The bad thing is all our Pokemon have 60 HP. If he's running Greninja Break with Espeon-EX, that will be very devastating for us. On the other hand, we also have Professor Kukui in our list, which means we can potentially one-shot Greninjas. But I don't know if this is Greninja or not. We have to wait and see what the opponent turns around. The good thing is we start with an Eevee. The opponent will start, and we already, if we get a Psychic, or actually a Fairy type energy from the start, we can get an Espeon rolling here. Okay, we also got a Mulligan. He was gonna say like, ooh, Eevee, and we do see Greninja here, so we will be in trouble if he gets out of the break here. Don't want to ever see stuff like that. The good news is with Magical Ribbon second turn, we might as well get everything from the deck. We are gonna get that Mulligan, which is good to start off with, and we have Energy Lotto, so we at least can get a first turn Sylveon if we hopefully there will be one in the deck. Otherwise, yeah, if one Sylveon-GX is priced, we will be in trouble here. And we do see an N. I do like that N, since we don't have a first turn Brigette, and we will actually need, of course, an energy, a Fairy energy to get things going. We have a Fairy energy. Sylveon will be our main thing to go with, and with Sylveon we can get our draw supporter. So I'm liking this start already. And I know Sylveon is in the deck since he ended us, so first thing I'm gonna do is use the Energy Evolution Eevee and go to Sylveon straight from the bat and see what is priced. There seems to be a 1 Zoroark-GX prize. Mew is in here, not that it matters too much, although Espeon-EX is weak to Psychic. And we do have our Field Blowers. What else should we check out? Max Potion is something we can abuse if he snipes a bit too much. We will be ability locked, so we will have to rely on spamming Kukui. Kukui is in there, and we can get out Kukui thanks to a Magical Ribbon. So at least that is comfortable to know. We are having our Sylveon-GX here. Do we parallel? I think we parallel at this point, although if he has Brooklet Hill, maybe we should wait, and that way we limit his options. That way he already has to discard one of his Frogadiers. In this situation, if he relies, of course, on the water duplicates, we still have another parallel, so I'm just gonna get this parallel on just for now. We're also gonna rely on Ultra Ball. We are gonna get rid of the Acerola and the Energy Lotto. We can start abusing that, since we can get, of course, everything from the deck thanks to Magical Ribbon. This is going to be a great strategy, getting everything that we want. We have a Zoroark-GX, so the thing we will need with Magical Ribbon, first things first, we need an energy to start hitting for damage, so that is what we're going to grab. Also, what else might we possibly grab here in this situation? I think we have already a Zoroark-GX to trade with, but we also need a draw supporter. So a draw supporter, we don't actually want Tapu Lele, since that is a 2-price attacker that he can easily knock out. So in that regard, we can also get out Mallow. Mallow can get everything that we possibly want at that turn, but now we can get everything that we want. So in that regard, Cynthia. And what else might we grab here? Another parallel? Is there still another parallel in the building here? I don't think he can ability lock us straight from the bat, so in that regard, let's get out another Zoroark. I think there seems to be We can also get out a puzzle. With that puzzle, we can get back our parallel if need be. And what else might be in the discard? We still have 13 seconds to decide here. Let's just get our Zoroark-GX out. So this is gonna be the magical ribbon. We're gonna get 2 Zoroark-GXs and we're gonna have a Cynthia and a DCE so we can start hitting. That is awesome. He is going to Evosoda into the Frogadier, which is of course going to rely on the water duplicates. If we can get a second puzzle, we can get our parallel back, so that will be nice. This Tapu Lele is probably gonna go for a supporter. The good news is that Tapu Lele is a 2 prize attacker, which we can abuse. So if we can manage to one-shot that at a particular point in the game, that will be awesome. Also, Plea-GX is a huge GX move against, of course, Frogadier, because if he decides to go for that, he cannot bench his Frogadiers straight from the bat. So Sylveon blocking, of course, the Frogadier water duplicates to get them back in the hand. Now, without Froakies, he cannot even make there. He does not seem to have a Brooklet Hill, which is awesome. So we are blocking him already. Sylveon is going to do the trick here. Hopefully he does not have the Brooklet Hill here or Field Blower. If he has them, we have to rely on puzzles to get our parallel back, and then maybe Plea-GX would be the best strategy in that case. Although knocking something out is also a great thing. Okay, water duplicates for 1. Oh, have you ever seen something so crazy? Okay. Not that that I care too much. I'm gonna put Greninjas back in the hand next time. So in that regard, this one gonna evolve. This one going to Greninja. We can then put those back in the hand. So in that regard, here goes Zoroark-GX. Another Zoroark-GX. We are gonna rely on our DCE. We can already Plea-GX right now, but he can get out, of course. Nah, Plea-GX will not do the trick here at this situation. I want to wait until they are evolved. Although we can draw into but those go to the hand, so I want to destroy them from now. So I'm just gonna rely. Do we rely on trade right now, or do we Cynthia? I think I'm gonna go for Cynthia since we don't have the best hand. I don't want to get rid of my Dianta. We have 2 puzzles, which is awesome to work with. If he decides to get rid of our Parallel City, 2 puzzles can get back anything. In that regard, I'm gonna trade away the Mew. The Mew is not a great Pokemon here, has way too little HP to survive this kind of shenanigans. Also, we have another Pokemon, Zoroark, which can do some weird shenanigans. Let's get rid. We have puzzles, so we are gonna get rid of the N. I know we get rid of a draw supporter, but we have an Ultra Ball in the hand, and it looks like we have an Eevee. Little Eevees get sometimes demolished, so in that regard, gonna keep the cards in the hand that I have for now. Maybe I should use Ultra Ball, get rid of an Eevee, and also the 1 Floatstone? I don't know. I'm gonna get rid of, yeah, the single Floatstone. He can do some stuff, but we have Guzma, and I'm gonna get out another Zorua. I enjoy getting 3 Zoroark-GXs in play. That is gonna be the key here. He has to rely on, I don't think he will be able to one-shot those, so I'm safely gonna bench this Eevee. I know Sylveon-GX is also in the deck, so we don't draw into it. And now, very win. Next turn, we rely on Plea-GX, and we are gonna put some Pokemon in the hand. We have the Guzma Plea strategy already here. Okay, Zorua, nice. 1 Frogadier. He goes to the hand. He can maybe rely on other, but we can just use Parallel and put those in the hand, so it's gonna be nice. Another Froakie. This one shows up. Field Blower gets rid of our Parallel. Of course he can do that. He might just do that. I don't even care too much. Okay, bench some more. I know we are already way ahead of you, so Staryu as well. Cool. Okay, we have our DCE in the hand. So the thing we're gonna do here is we are gonna Guzma out the Lele. Then we are gonna use Plea-GX on everything, and then only 1 Pokemon will survive from that huge shenanigans. Yeah. In that regard, I think 2 of those are remaining here. Cynthia. He will discard those. Those go to the hand. This is too bad. This one got evolved thanks to, of course, Froakie, which is not cool. This is kind of interesting. Is he gonna Shadow Stitch, or what is he gonna do? We always have the chance to Plea-GX here, which can give us a huge opportunity. The question is, we lose an attack. Let's see how he goes. Does he have an energy? Does not seem to have an energy. With the Parallel City, he has to discard 2, which will probably be a Froakie and a Tapu Lele, and then we select to go this in the hand, that's not even gonna do the trick at all. Although if we put this in the hand and the Greninja, we will be fine for a turn. I have to wait and see. Also, if he gets our breaks, we can also put those breaks back in the hand, which will give us a couple of turns to work with. Okay, what are we gonna do about this? We can hope that we draw Field Blower. Want to get rid of that. Yeah, I want to get rid of those. Let's get rid of the Choice Band and the Brooklet Hill. Boom, they're gone. And in this situation, if we draw into a Kukui, it's cool. That way we can one-shot this guy. Or a Lele, could also be the case. We have the Choice Band. Choice Band is not necessary in this matchup, so I'm happily gonna get rid of that. We want, of course, a Lele, an Ultra Ball, or yeah, we have the Mallow. Mallow combo will not work. We need Professor Kukui. We can go with the puzzles to get our Ultra Ball to go for the Kukui. Or we can do it differently. We have two puzzles in the hand, so we can get our Parallel City and our Floatstone, so we can put them back like crazy. I think that is a great strategy. So in that regard, let's get our puzzles. Got two cards from the discard pile. And we are gonna grab our Parallel City and our Floatstone, so we can get the Guzma combo right here. Nice, we will parallel him. Okay, we won against Greninja. That's how you win with Sylveon. So Sylveon, great card. With GX can disrupt the Greninja matchup so crazy. So we're gonna play another round with Sylveon and Zoroark. So they are working kind of neat together. If you're against something that has a lot of things that you can not one-shot and stuff, you can always rely on GX if they are stage 2 variant. Or in this situation, a break was actually a stage 3. So he has slowed down quite a bit. Okay. Another round, Sylveon-GX with Zoroark-GX. So hopefully we come across maybe an Ultra Necrozma. I would love to just one-shot Ultra Necrozmas with our Sylveon. I know, of course, that the Gardevoir Zoroark variant can also do that trick in that regard. So in this situation, let's see. Hopefully we come across an OP deck. No Greninjas. Greninjas we demolished. So as you can see, I do love the Parallel City with GX combo. Here he was already afraid. So fighting. And the name of the opponent is Okay, it's like a bird. Here we go, heads. I know we say tails never failed, but this time around I'm confident it's a Zoroark coin. Let's go first. And let's see if we can get a first turn Brigette off, since this list obviously likes to do that a lot. Okay, we already have an Eevee. That's gonna be a quick Sylveon, as we always roll with this kind of deck list. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the Pokemon TCG content. There's gonna be a lot of TCG content coming, because we are preparing ourselves for the Sheffield Regionals, and hopefully I will do well in order to get my last championship points for the World Championships. You know how that goes. Okay, let's draw that single card of the mulligan. The opponent is playing a fighting deck, which makes me wonder if it's gonna be a lone Boswell deck or maybe Naganadel. First things first, Tapu Lele, and we are gonna grab ourselves the Brigette that is in the deck. Let's see if Sylveon is in here as well. Two Sylveons. The Mew is definitely a thing that has to be in the deck here for now. Kukui, not that it matters too much. We have Dianta, we have Mallow. I want to see what is priced. There seems to be a Tapu Lele priced. Cool. There seems to be no Field Blower priced. One Ultra Ball is priced. One Choice Band. No, Choice Band in the hand. Choice Band is not priced. There seems to be a DCE priced, and yeah, already a big knowledge of what's being priced. Let's get that out and use the first turn Brigette. And we're gonna grab ourselves Zorua, and Zorua. What do you think about that? I know you think he can just jet punch something away, but we have the Tapu Lele and maybe already one puzzle in the hand, so maybe we can trade it. We have 3 Zoroark-GX. All Zoroark-GXs are in the deck, so I think it's only self-explanatory that we get these 3 guys out. Poof! Also, let's get out our Eevee. We are gonna evolve Energy Evolution Eevee, and boom, our Sylveon is in town. And with Sylveon, we can already do a huge thing here. Next turn, we can Magical Ribbon, if it's the case here, and we can start dishing out some damage. Boom! That's how we roll. And GX is just an amazing GX move. Together with Parallel, you can wipe out 4 bench slots, which is crazy. And the opponent will be not able to respond against that Greninja matchup. That was crazy. Alright, what is he gonna do? What is he gonna do? Floatstone, not looking very good. Okay, Cynthia, that's not a Guzma, which means all our Zoroas on the bench are safe. And I don't even know if this is a Zygarde build or it's Boswell. Of course it's Boswell, Lycanroc, but he's running it without Octillery as we've seen from the deck preview. There's gonna be a Jet Punch for a bazillion damage. That's gonna be 80 and 30. I guess it's cool, I guess. First things first, Timer Ball. My luck is, oh yeah, my luck is still there. Oh, 2 Zoroarks, there we go. All the Zoroarks are gonna evolve today. On the single turn, boom! This evolves. Now we only need a Mallow in order to get our Mew and DCE out of the deck. Will that be the case? Also, Guzma could work out here. Also, now that I think about it, that Field Blower, let's get rid of those annoying tool cards that help the opponent out. Let's trade away a Fairy Energy, since Sylveon only needs 1 Fairy Energy. Boom! What do we get? Another Sylveon. We also have an N. This N, he only has 2 cards in the hand. Will we N? We can always end later. I'm gonna get rid of a Sylveon. I actually only need 1 Sylveon to get my early game start. We even have a Cynthia. That Cynthia might be kind of huge, but maybe we're gonna draw into a Tapu Lele. Tapu Lele Mallow would not work at this situation, so I'm gonna get the Parallel smacked on the field so we can only have 3 bench space, 3 bench slots. And now I'm gonna give a Choice Band to a random Zoroark. They always enjoy that. And now we're gonna use Cynthia. We still have 1 trade left, so hopefully Mew and the DCE pops up here. We have an Ultra Ball. Ultra Ball can get out the Mew. Ultra Ball can get out the Mew, so in that regard, let's use Ultra Ball for the Mew. The only thing we will need is we have the Mew right here. Do we have the Floatstone? Floatstone is also in the deck. It would be kind of crazy. We also have the Mallow, just saying. We are gonna use the trade. Hopefully we draw into a DCE or anything. We want to dish out damage at this point. Also, Magical Ribbon could work out pretty well. Oh, wow! What is this for crazy luck? What? What happened? What happened? Okay, we have the Mew, we have the D. Wow! Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Luck runs crazy in this video, and boom! Boswell one shot like that. Everything has been evolved from now on. So Sylveon. Yeah, but beefed up that first Jet Punch. We even have Puzzle of Time to work with, and another one concede. So boom! Are we gonna play another round? We still have time on the clock here. You guys are still looking forward to another round with our amazing Sylveon Zoroark list. I don't know how the opponent actually managed to tie all those rounds, since we are playing it and it's doing incredibly well. Starting with a Sylveon gives us so much variety. Even if you go second, you can rely on Magical Ribbon. Magical Ribbon, after using a first turn Brigette, is huge. And now we are facing another Boswell, or it's gonna be Alternate Chrozma. It's gonna be Zoroark Lycanroc. I can also take that. Zoroark Lycanroc. We have resistance to darkness. This time around, we're gonna say Tails never fails. Yeah, that's how we roll. We're gonna go again, and hopefully we get a first turn Brigette going on. Starting with the Eevee is always nice. The bad thing is, we start with no basics. The opponent is getting that mulligan. He's getting the extra 1 card in order to get the advantage here. The good news is we have a lot of Parallel Cities that pretty much helps us out against the Zoroark mirror match, but it's not the Zoroark mirror match exactly. He is running a Lycanroc. Lycanroc one-shots a lot of things, and looks like we have Eevee to start with. We can go first, so I'm not gonna bench that Eevee just yet. Imagine if our Sylveon, our second Sylveon, is prized. Oof. Oh, a Mew? Mew will also not help at all. Wow. First things first, Timer Ball, so we don't draw into some cards, and yeah, we got 1 hit. Okay, Sylveon is in there. Awesome to hear. Awesome to hear indeed. Do we get another Sylveon? Because we have 2 Eevees, that way we can rely on 2 Sylveons. Zoroark, getting out the Zoroark would be kind of useless at this point, so getting out... Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? I think I'm gonna do it like this. I know we could have gotten out a Sylveon straight from the deck, so we're not gonna do that since we have them both in the hand. And we're gonna leave it like this. We still have the Floatstone and the DCE in hand, so I think we kind of... that little misplay, we could have evolved already into Sylveon-GX and put it in the act, but we have a Floatstone to work with, so it's kind of neat. Now our little Eevee, the only thing he can do is like Tapu Lele, Give him a... Okay, and cool. Perfect. Perfect for us. Now, the thing we need, we have Evosodas and we have Ultra Balls. So we're all gonna get that Sylveon out of the deck regardless. And looks like we have a DCE to work with, but no float stones. Oof. And the opponent's also struggling. Let's get that Zorua on the field. Also, now that I think about it, do we attach that DCE right now? Nah. I want another Sylveon in the deck, so maybe this one receives his Choice Band, and now we are gonna use Cynthia. He does not have the first turn Brigette, neither do we, but we can get maybe a Fairy Energy. Nope, no Fairy Energy inside, and nothing to work with indeed. That is not looking cool. Wow, this little misplay cost us a lot of things. Ultra Ball, Tapu Lele, Guzma. I'm just gonna wait with our little Eevee. What a crazy match! What a crazy match indeed. We could have gotten the advantage here, but looks like we got that timer ball and got out to Sylveon, and that pretty much screwed our game up. But let's see if we can manage to correct our mistake. Another Cynthia. Looks like he does not seem to get out Pokemon. Maybe Zoroark-GX will search face. Okay, Zoroark is in town. And we can rely, of course, on our Sylveon, which will show the opponent how it's done later. Or get our Zoroark-GX from ourselves. We need, of course, a DCE. And we have resistance to Zoroark, and if our Fairy dies, we can rely on Dianta. But he still needs a DCE. Ultra Ball. He's gonna get out another Zoroark-GX. Oh, all the Psychic types hit the discard. Mewtwo. Oh, Zoroark-GX number 2. If he still does not get the DCE, we will have to rely on Guzma for all cards' sake. Come on. Come on. No DCE inside. Skip the turn, man. Don't stall energy to Rockruff. We still don't have a lot of basics and on the field, so in that regard, that is definitely not looking good. Okay. Now that I think about it, these have to go right now. We can get out the Zoroark, but I think getting out of Tapu Lele is a little bit better. Because we need stuff. And if we need stuff, the only thing I can rely on is we can get out Cynthia. And with Cynthia, we are gonna grab ourselves, hopefully, at least a Fairy Energy, so we can rely on Magical Ribbon or something like that. Let's see what we got. Whoa. We got a Fairy Energy, we got a DCE, we got a Zorua. Ooh, nice. Let's get that Zoroark-GX going on. Yeah, this is gonna be kind of tricky. Let's get rid of this guy because for purpose, Max Potion is also something we don't need at the moment. Let's get out Zoroark-GX like this. Zoroark-GX shows its face, and in this situation, we can use Magical Ribbon, but I think I'm just gonna trade away. We can use Magical Ribbon regardless, so let's get rid of the N. And let's see how it goes. Maybe a Float Stone, come on, come on. Ultra Ball. Nah, nothing to work with here, so Magical Ribbon it is. Let's evolve. Sylveon. There we go. And now, he still doesn't have the DCE in. In fact, he still needs a lot of resources, so let's use the Magical Ribbon. And what will we need? I'm gonna parallel the opponent. That is what I want to do. Parallel, please GX. Also another Float Stone. Nah, what else might we possibly need? Mallow can get everything. 2 cards with the trade. Are there a lot of cards in the discard that we possibly want to use? Nah. I think I'm just gonna go with Parallel City, Guzma, Float Stone. Yeah, I think I'm kind of cool with that. Let's get those. Still have an Ultra Ball to rely on Tapu Lele regardless. Okay, we are gonna rely on just destroying this little Rockruff before it evolves into that dangerous Lycanroc. I know he's gonna get that Lycanroc, but he still needs a DCE. How does he get a one-hit KO? He can KO our Tapu Lele-GX if he gets a Lycanroc-GX and a Strong Energy. In order to one-shot my Sylveon, he needs a Choice Band and a Strong Energy and a Lycanroc and a Float Stone. That is a lot to ask for. He also gets rid of the Guzma, so there's another Rockruff. There is a Timer Ball. Say Tails. Tails! Tails! Okay, one heads. That's of course the Lycanroc GX. We screwed it up at the early phase of the game, but you know how it goes sometimes. Sometimes you're in too much grains, with a lot of decks. DCE, and here it goes, the Lycanroc. He's gonna destroy our Zoroark-GX. Yeah, that is the case. Claw Slash, boom. The bad thing is he can still rely on his GX move, so I don't even like that at all. Okay. We will have to respond here. That is gonna be a Parallel City down for the opponent. Boom. We're also gonna just attack with this Sylveon. And we can next turn Acerola into our other little Eevee here. First things first, we have the Guzma in hand, so that is cool. Let's get rid of the... Field Blow, and this, go away. And we get out another Sylveon. Let's go like this. That Lycanroc is going down regardless, and he's not gonna rely on his GX move. Hey! We can also Plea GX, but that won't ever work, so Fairy Wind it is. Cool. I think he's gonna retreat right now. This video is taking way too long. I should have not done that in the beginning of the game. And he's already ahead in prize cards. The thing he can do is 100 damage. I don't think that will help at all. He's gonna set up another Rockruff. He's parallel, so whatever. Is he gonna retreat or just attack? Claw Slash 110. Acerola. Oof. Don't want to see that at all. Zoroark. Cool. Bring my Lele up front. Okay, I'm fine. Wow. That Lycanroc is causing us way too much trouble here. So let's target it once again. Go Sylveon. And we're gonna keep those cards in the hand because he might just leave our Tapu Lele stuck here. There we go. We can also Plea GX here. Then he cannot trade, but he can still use his GX move. I'm gonna Fairy Wind regardless. Boom. 110. We still only have 2 bench Pokemon and no Zorua inside. It's looking kind of like a crazy game. He cannot rely on Tapu Lele. Our Parallel City is down. He still needs his Field Blower, and he already has 1 Field Blower in the discard, but he can still trade like a bazillion amount of times. Alright. Trade. See how this will be the case. I already attached his Floatstone right here. Does he have more Floatstones? I don't know. Maybe he's gonna rely on Guzma? Face Conceit? What? Because his Lycanroc is going to get knocked out. Okay, looks like Sylveon Zoroark managed to come out on top. And yeah, definitely check out the list. It'll be in the beginning of the video. Take a print screen. Also in the description below is the deck list, and check it out for yourself. Also, Griffin is the one that created this deck list and tied for 9 matches in a row, which is crazy. Anyhow, have a fantastic rest of your day. Thanks again for tuning in for another TCG online video, and I will see you guys tomorrow with more Pokemon TCG content. I'm out. Peace out.